back to the wee red barn 2, I think, got it now. We're starting in the same spot again. Finished with the olives the last time. Now we're on to chickens. The chickens run underneath the olives here. They've got a hen house in the back. I think there's about 50-ish, and we sell the eggs through the shop as well. We'll take a wander up through some of these other crops that we grow. These are boysenberries. We can't really say that we've actually had a big success with boysenberries. I haven't actually worked out why, but they're either very, very soft. They work well out through the shop, but you couldn't really send them anywhere. We've kept the rain off them, we've kept the disease off them, we give them the food they want, but they never seem to be such a big success for me. So always this year we've really cut them back. As you can see, there's only sort of 3 to 4 canes per plant, and probably normally I had about 6 or 8. So we've really cut them back this year. So hopefully they won't be quite so thick and competing. It was only about a week ago that you couldn't get up here, so there was so much mess. We grow a bit of Caraca Black. Now here's another one. We do get quite a lot of wind in the wire wrap, as I said to you, and even with these covers, this was one of the casualties. I think this was about 4 or 5 weeks ago. We had some wind and it was come through, and it would be 100 k's plus. It certainly, I don't think it made the 120 that they were talking about, but I reckon it's had a bit of an issue. It's got a couple of big knots there, so if you're putting in posts like this, be careful. But it's got this post on this side, it's got that one on that side. The beauty of these covers is we can take them off in the winter time and allow the plants to get the winter chill that they need, get the rain and about the ground, and make it, make it good. Like we have left them up in the past, and to be honest with you, it's not a big. I don't think it's a good idea. I think it was better to take them down, get your winter chill, let the water get in about the ground. I mean, it seemed to be non-stop watering for a while at the beginning of the year. It's not a hard job taking them off and on, so we'll definitely be taking them down next year. This year we'll actually take them down in about 8 weeks' time. We grow, this part here is the part, if you look up in front of you, we've taken out a part of the vineyard. Now we've taken out a part of the vineyard that was unprofitable, really. It was vines that there were too small amounts. There were varieties that people don't really like, I would say. So we took them out. This will finish in about 3 or 4 weeks' time. This is tomatoes, as you can see down here. Italiana tomatoes. So we just picked these yesterday, so there's not too many. We've got plenty in the shop though. We grow Italianas. We grow some big sauce tomato ones. We grow a number of varieties of them, but these will all be finished, and this will go into that new tabletop system that we spoke about the last time. And actually later on today we're going to remove the posts from up there, and we'll start keep the grass cut, because we want to be able to keep it the same as the other field. So that'll be good. Well, in our spare time we'll do a wee bit of weeding. It doesn't know a big job. We've got some good leeks in here, so quite a lot of leeks through the shop. We also did blackberries. This is some new blackberries that we put in. These are Caracas, very, very thorny. As you can see, it's quite a nice stand that was planted at the beginning of the season. We planted it in last July. We planted these, and as you can see, you've got 3 rows, new ones going in. So it's a very early blackberry, and I have to say it's the best tasting blackberry I've had in here. See, we tie them up. They need to be tied up really. We can't leave them just to grow on the ground and things like that. It doesn't really work. The harvesting costs are a are a bit too much, so you need to keep them nicely tied up, keep them open so you can pick them. We also put in a smooth stem variety. I don't really know what the variety's name is. It's just a smooth stem Blackberry. I have to say that it's not particularly good. I'm actually thinking we may remove one of these rows and just have an extra row there. It's good for making jam and things like that, but you know, we get enough seconds out of bits here and there, so we don't really need to be growing for making jam. Yeah, on this bit here, we planted a few pumpkins there, as you can see. I think, well, we had a bit of frost last week, so that's March, quite early really for us. So you can see the tops have all died off there. Some parts where they were shaded there, maybe they've recovered, but we're going to tidy all this up as well. So we'll put them outside the shop, a good display, and once they start to break down, we'll feed them to the pigs. So it was just a bit of something to do, you know. We've got a bit of kiwi berries. I think this year they'll start to fruit, so we've been tying them up. We haven't really done too much with it. We just thought we'd grow them on this year, so we've just let them grow there now. We'll tie them round the wires, and then we'll get a crop off them this year. And then we've also, before we planted, we put in all the posts and all the wires, and that bit there is ready to tie them up, and then we'll continue the covers on. So that gives you the idea of how you do the covering system. So it's just one wire that runs all the way to the top, anchored down, one tensioner, one goes across, and that stops it falling from side to side. And then you just hang your washing out like that, and then you put your clips on. You can do that with net, you can do it with a number of things. There we go. Looks like a pretty hard life now on the farm, as you see. There we have a couple of wee youngsters here. They were bottle fed, so basically they're quite tame. Again, it's good for people to be able to come and see close up, see how they get on. You know? Well, oh well, there you go. Here we have 2 rabbits. Pretty popular always around here. Everybody's hey guys. So yeah. There's everybody here. Yes, that's a pigeon. Hey, chap. He got bowled over with a car, I think, when he was young, and the kids brought him back, so he just sort of lives with the rabbits. As you can see the pipe and the cage further over, it's easier to move that cage over there than move this one. As you can see, in there, straight through, out the outside. You can get some fresh grass basically every day then. Nanny goat. We've got a nanny goat down there. She's always about. Yeah. Now the key to doing all of this, you know, if we were selling out to your markets and supermarkets and things like that, you couldn't afford to do it. It's just you struggle to work. You've got to sell the stuff yourself. So having a shop is one of the key things to doing. Now we have I think we grow about 5-6 acres of potatoes. So we only grow one variety, which is Agria. We get less complaints. I remember we grew lots of different ones as the years went on there, and you always get people complaining about this, that and the next thing. But this one here seems to be one of the ones that we don't seem to get the complaints, so we stick to that now really. That works very well for us. It's a good all-rounder. Eggs and more eggs. We, as you see, the free-range eggs, you know, buy them direct from the farm. We're also buying from the market as well. We're buying things like your apricots, nectarines, plums. Now we do actually have some apricots, nectarines and plums, but small amounts, as you can see when you're out about there. We grow garlic. We grow a fair wee bit of garlic actually. It's one of the ones that we're actually going to put a wee bit more in, because we didn't do that much this year, and I have to say that folks' passion for home-grown garlic seems to be quite high, so we're doing that. But kumara and stuff like that, kumara doesn't really, I don't think it grows in our area, to be honest with you. These are all very, very low value pack things. It's just, you know, we really would struggle to make ends meet with that. Things like tomatoes, that was the tomatoes you've seen up in the field. We kind of grade them to different sizes, so you can buy bags of small ones, buy the big ones. Capsicums again we grow as well. They're up on another block with the high tunnels over them. So, and then we do obviously strawberries. But blueberries we have up here as well. We do lots of frozen bits as well. So we do things like kilo packs of raspberries, kilos of blackberries. We also do the gooseberries. What's left over, we don't have so much of that. We sell it direct for here. We make the tubs ice cream up, which are raspberry, blackberry, boysenberry, strawberry, and we sell that. You know, you just get a spoon with it and when you go. You can sit out in the garden. We also do things like the olive oil. The olive oil's been it's been a really good one for us. I think it's the packaging though as well. You know, we haven't sort of spared on the packaging. You know, it looks very good. We've got to be different from everybody else, so we do the olive oil in a fancy bottle. It's got a pourer in the inside. It's very nice. So we do that. We do the jam. John makes the homemade jam. So raspberry, strawberry, and we normally have a blackberry as well, but obviously it's a popular one. It's sold, so that's another one that we do. We also sell other people's olive oil. You know, we do all neighbours' olives as well. You know, you know, if they don't like our one, maybe they'll buy somebody else's. So there's no point in not having it here. You know, I give people a choice. So so we sell the neighbours as well. So chutneys that we buy in as well from others help promote smaller businesses rather than the commercial chutney growers or chutney producers and things like that. And then we do the wine. The wine's been one of these ones where we never really had a big passion for until we realised that actually we sell quite a lot of wine. We're looking at next year, because we were financially kind of struggling to pay to grow all the tables to produce strawberries. The money that we're not using this year to make wine will be put into that, so hopefully that'll take us over. We need to be very serious next year about getting our wine done again, because we will run out of some of the varieties this coming year. So Cabernet Sauvignon is one of the ones we do. We do Pinot Noir, we call it the wee red. So we just sort of kept that name from when we started. And we also do a wee white, which is a blend of Chardonnay and Riesling. We do a plain Riesling as well, just standard Riesling. We still use corks yet, but we have got Pinot Noir and Sauvignon Blanc, which are in screw caps, but are maybe more the commercial restaurant people who want to just use screw caps. Then we also do a little bit of the waste, I don't call it waste, it's overproduction of strawberries. So we use a plain strawberry, we do a plain blueberry, and also a sparkling strawberry as well. And also on a trip around Scotland, because we're quite fortunate that we do get to go back there, we bring back a lot of Scottish souvenirs, whether it's the small books, wee mini bagpipes, just everything, all the sort of Scottish bits and pieces that we can pick up. Because here in New Zealand, a lot of people have got Scottish descendants, so we, people like to pick up bits like that. That's what we do. So we're pretty well self-sufficient on the things that we do here. So we supply basically all of the Scottish stuff. We supply all of our food, and we can buy direct from the market when we need. Where you'll also, if you're in New Zealand, you'll be able to pick up our brochures at places. We also do wine tastings, so in tours, we have a lot of bus parties that come in. Some of them are up to about 50 odd people at a time. But more often than it's sort of 30 to 40 people come. We do wine tasting, we have a back room out there and we can do it there. On the good days we do it out in the garden here, the tables there, and there's 2 or 3 wines that you can try. There's also cheese platters, farm tours. The farm tour, actually you've probably seen it all today, so but you can get to go around, have a closer look at it, see what what you want to do yourself. And really that's about all there is to the wee red bar. If you go on our website, which is been another part that's opened up, you'll have seen us on Country Calendar, so you'll be able to click on and watch things like that there as well. So thanks for taking the time to watch. Catch you again.